Setting up the presentation for a customer that's looking for a lower rate simply because their payment keeps increasing. Now, for this type of situation, you're going to have to investigate to determine what the situation is. Why is his payment or their payment going up? Now, number one, you're going to qualify and investigate. Determine what company they have. Determine how much was their payment before the payment increased. Determine what's their payment after it increased. And the reason why you're going to look into the situation is simply because they may tell you the payment that they were paying before and not disclose the new payment. So you have to be specific. Determine if they've been late in the past. Determine if they've been involved in an accident, recently got pulled over, and possibly they've gotten a ticket. Determine if they made any changes within the last 3 months. And technically try to understand their situation. Find out if there's a reason why the payment increased. Maybe they're late on their payments and the payment increased $6, $10, $13, maybe $30. Maybe it was an NSF charge, so the payment went up $30. So try to understand the situation so at least you know, or you have a better idea of the reason why their payments keep going up. Now remember, we're going to use that information to our advantage to try to sell them a policy, but at least if you have an idea, you can incorporate that information when you're setting up your presentation. Number two, sell the idea that you've had a few customers with the same situation. So storytelling, using real life examples, making it tangible is very important. You're going to sell the idea that you've had a few customers that actually walked into the office complaining about their payment, complaining that their payment keeps increasing. So technically, an identical situation like the situation that they have. Number three, sell the idea that the smartest decision that they're going to make is to switch over to a different company. You need to sell the idea that if they don't make a decision and switch from companies, their payment is going to keep increasing. So technically, evaluate how much the payment increased and tell them, look, every single month it may go up that same amount. So if the payment went up $15, $20, $30, tell them, look, by the end of the year, your payment is probably going to go up a good $100, $150. So the smartest thing to do is to make a decision to switch over from your current policy simply because your payment is going to keep increasing, and switch over to a company, one of the companies that we have, which is more stable, more flexible, and literally your payment is not going to increase. Number four, sell the company, sell the benefit of the company. Within this section, emphasize on the fact that we have good relationship with all the companies that we work with. That we work with the most economical options in the state of California. We work with 70 different companies. All the companies that we work with have been in business for over 20 years. And technically, they have a history of offering very economical options. And most importantly, they have a history of not increasing their payments. They're more stable. Number five, sell the idea that we're going to do whatever it takes to find the lowest option. That 90% of our customers that gives us an opportunity are leaving with something more affordable. So sell the idea that they're in the right office and we're going to do whatever we can to determine what discounts they qualify for, to offer something more economical, but most importantly, to offer an option where they're not going to be responsible to pay more every single month. Number six, introduce the 101. Introduce the coverages. Determine what coverages are they interested. Determine what coverages they currently have on their policy. Try to sell the benefit of more coverages, either the $10,000 for property damage, uninsured motorists, rental and towing, anything additional to what they have. Sell the idea that most likely we'll be able to find them something more affordable with better coverages. And most importantly, sell the idea that the majority of the companies don't take the time to actually explain the coverages. They don't give the customer an opportunity of choosing what options they would be interested. They simply go based on the basic coverages. And that's one of the qualities that we offer. We're going to take a good 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to review every single category, and we're going to offer the options that we feel would be more important for them. Number 7, offer an approximate of the monthly payment. Number 8, introduce the justifying factors